Hello, beautiful humans! Live from New York, it's Monday night! Welcome to Monday Night Muses. I have special guest Robert Bach from the Locksmiths today, and I am so excited to be sharing this musician with you. I last heard Robert perform at a barn gig that we did, early fall, I want to say.
Seems like forever ago.
I know, right. And maybe it was. I notice that time just keeps passing faster and faster in my 30s. Anyway, what I want to tell you is lyrics and melody are like where it's at for me, and I remember being like thoroughly blown away by both things. Just like chilling and having a good time because I think I wasn't playing that night, and I was just like, wow, I get to listen to music, and then like my jaw fell into the dirt with one of the songs you were playing. So I know y'all love songwriters. I know you're really going to enjoy lyrics, melody, like the whole vibe, the whole package. I want to, before I get started, direct your attention to the links down below. You can find the Locksmith Band at thelocksmithband.com. How easy is that? The Locksmiths, plural. More than one locksmith in that band. You can go buy their music on Bandcamp, which is linked on their website. You can find them on all the streaming places. It's great to do both things because then the artist gets paid and also gets the plays. Finally, remember that musicians eat dollars, and if you want to feed hungry musicians today, you can do so by putting some dollars into their virtual tip jar. PayPal, the email is thelocksmithband@gmail.com, or Venmo at the Locksmiths Band. Or no, it's just the Locksmiths. I have it right scrolling across the bottom. So anytime you want to support this band, just refer to those links or be like, hey, Rory, put the links in the chat, and I will. And it's just going to be that easy. So without further ado, I'm going to get out of your hair, and we are going to enjoy an hour of music from this extremely talented human.
Thank you so much, Rory. You are way too kind. Thanks for having me on Monday Night Muses. Thanks to everybody I see in the chat room. Everybody's looking great. So this is going to be first one off of our latest EP that we put out back in the before times of the pandemic, off of our EP From a Chrysler 7, which you could find on all the streaming things and Bandcamp as well. We bought a house, the foundation's pretty weird, 2 centuries of maintenance, and the blueprints aren't quite clear. Still we've gotta pay the mortgage, kick the dust and scrub the grout. We bought a house, it's got a yard, the last owners had no sense. Got a good deal on the property, now we're gonna build a fence. Yeah, our neighbors help us build it as we're showing them the door. We bought a house. Oh, America, the land of make-believe. The side you're standing on's the one you see. We bought a house. Yeah, the walls are paper thin. Your uncle down the hall says he can make them great again. But he's been talking trash since we brought the garbage in. We bought a house. Oh, America, I fear the state you're in. I'd like to tear you down and start again. We bought a house. Standing on's the one you see. We bought a house. No, we never had a choice. The value of the property is paid for by your voice. So we sacrifice the maintenance to put fabric on the floor. And our comfort is the reason we don't fix things anymore. So I wonder why the hell we're living in this union for. We bought a house. We bought a house. We bought a house. Thank you. That was We Bought a House from our EP From a Chrysler 7. We actually have a new EP. Thanks, Rory. We actually have a new EP coming out at some point. I want to say like 4 months from now. We're like in the final stages of recording it. And basically the premise for that EP is I'm doing a bunch of covers of my friends' songs. So this is one of the songs from my pal. Mystery release date. September? So this is a song by my friend Niall Connolly, who you should definitely check out as well as a great songwriter. The song's called Your Idiot Friend versus 200 Years of Darwin. Picasso's painting portraits now, the pregnant woman's crying. I adjust my headphones and drown out the sirens as your private catastrophe unfurls on my homepage. But if I had a hammer, would you bring the cross and nails? I used to be a man of my word. Here comes the genie with his wishes and his oh so tragic lamp. You better listen, listen, listen to the conditions attached. A price for everything, yeah, the piper's always paid. If you're dressing up for candy or you're dressing to get laid, I used to be a man of my word. As your idiot friend dissolves 200 years of Darwin. Call it progress, call it choice, but we're hunching down again. Don't ask for my opinion, you always hated all things fake. Oh well, I must be a true friend, it hurts to see you fail. I used to be a man of my word. Stumbling and he's slurring now, demented and unhinged. She's dancing like an accident already happening. Ah, please don't make me do it, I cannot bear that hateful hymn. But you got to keep him drinking, boy, so shut up and sing. I used to be a man of my word. Painted portraits for stray dollars for the fat tourists on the bridge. I can't drown out her hollers, but I'll never stop trying. And I missed you this morning, there's no telling when it comes. These trophies to our freedom, won at the cost of love. I used to be a man of my word. All right. Definitely check out Niall Connolly. It's one of his songs, which we'll be releasing on the EP. Here's another one from the EP that's coming up. A cover of my friend Karen Dahlstrom's tune. Oh, thank you for the applause. Oh, thank you. What are those, Doritos? Are those chips? They look like Doritos. This one's also a cover. This one's called After the Flood by Karen Dahlstrom. I like it. I like it. Doritos. It's cool. I dig it. I dig the strange customs. I love it. I'm all about that. So the beauty of this next one is Karen actually wrote this song about Hurricane Katrina and the city of New Orleans, which I actually was in Hurricane Katrina. My mother and my brother and I went down there for a vacation for a jazz festival, and we got there like the day before the hurricane hit. That was a whole fun experience. So this one is a Karen Dahlstrom tune called After the Flood. They put another coat of paint on the old cathedral walls. You can still see a shadow of the waterline. Revelers in the quarter ignore the cracks in the mortar. They're just looking for the second line. They wear the bravest faces like carnival masks, belly up for another round. If dying ain't an absolute, why not jump without a parachute? And don't worry about the long way down. Maybe it ain't our time to go yet. With all that we get thrown at us, we grow in the mud. Flower in the cracks of devastation, despite our ruination. Like oleander after the flood. Over a bottle of Four Roses in a bar on San Luis, trade our stories and compare our scars. The deepest ones will never show. Wonder if we'll ever know if our disasters are written in the stars. He shows me the numbers tattooed on his chest, with a look he meant to bring me to my knees. But he don't know the half of it, more than I would dare admit. I've weathered storms worse than these. Maybe it ain't our time to go yet. With all that we get thrown at us, we grow in the mud. We flower in the cracks of devastation, despite our ruination. Like oleander after the flood. Like oleander after the flood. I love the harmonizing. I always harmonize over people singing. They sometimes I've gone to shows where where I'm like singing like a third above whatever the melody is, and people are like playing the show, and I'm like, I'm sorry if I'm harmonizing too loud. I'm just like, I think the song just needs the harmony. But yes, thank you. All right. So I've got also fresh tunes that I just recently wrote. I'm definitely the harmonizing person, yeah. I do have some fresh songs, freshly pressed, that I also did want to try out. I had one of the reasons I came up with the idea for the the covers EP of my friend's songs is during the is that during the pandemic, once we all started going into lockdown, I had a hard time writing songs. I guess because you're just like locked in the house, and it became difficult. So that was where the covers EP idea came from, and it wasn't only until maybe like after 2 years of the pandemic, which we are currently in, that I was like, I'm ready to start writing songs again. So I do have some fresh songs that I brought with me, hot off the presses. All right. Heavy, why is it so heavy? The weight of all these lies. Let go, let me keep it buried, 'cause the truth is mine to hide. Tell me, is this a line you'll buy? Hello, I'm writing from the city. I guess the weather's fine. I'm sorry, the breakup wasn't pretty. I still can't find my spine. Tell me, is this a line you'll buy? Sincerely, my alibi. Is that alright? Lately, the mirror seems to hate me, and the TV won't shut up. Maybe I need someone to save me. Perhaps I'm too corrupt. Tell me, is this a line you'll buy? Sincerely, my alibi. Tell me, is this a line you'll buy? Sincerely, my alibi. Is that alright? That's alright. Harmonics can be fun. Absolutely. Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining. Singing some exciting tunes. At least I think they're exciting. Oop. B string. It's always the B and the G strings, right? That always act up. It's the worst. Alrighty. Where to go from here? I'm gonna sing you a song. Oh, thank you. Thanks you for listening to them. I'm really excited that I have somewhere to share them. I'm actually a part of a song club community called Big City Folk. We have a song club where lots of songwriters get together and try out their fresh tunes. Run by Niall Connolly, who I did a cover of. It's a great community. We meet every other Sunday on the Upper East Side if you want to hear some cool songwriting. Yeah, let's do this one. This is a song about giving up. There's actually a music video for this one if you want to check it out. We're playing on a roof, Beatles style. I'm gonna bury this old guitar, I'm gonna bury this old guitar. My new life is about to start, I'm gonna bury this old guitar. Got 2 cracks in its head and neck, made less money than what I've spent. Never brought me any self-respect. I'm gonna bury this old guitar, I'm gonna bury this old guitar. Protest songs, they don't mean shit, all got sold to the government. Market bought every last free thought. I'm gonna bury this old guitar. And oh, somewhere in the distance, I'm not gonna lift this ball and chain of 6 strings anymore. 'Cause I'll find a new way of surviving, one where I'm not trying to crawl the crowded highway to your door. So I'm gonna bury this old guitar, I'm gonna bury this old guitar. Ain't no one gonna notice me, I'll flip that cryptocurrency, bide my time, get fat and die. I'm gonna bury this former life, I'm gonna bury this old guitar. And I heard Leonard Cohen died on the unemployment line. Hallelujah, it's my time, I'm gonna bury this old guitar. And oh, somewhere in the distance, I'm not gonna miss this ball and chain of 6 strings anymore. 'Cause I'll find a new way of surviving, one where I'm not trying to crawl the crowded highway to your door. So I'm gonna bury this old guitar, I'm gonna bury this old guitar. Yes, I sing and write just fine, but my kids don't eat clever rhymes. This box gets heavier all the time. I'm gonna bury this heart of mine, I'm gonna bury this old guitar. Yeah, I'm gonna bury this old guitar, I'm gonna bury this old guitar. My new life is about to start, I'm gonna bury this old guitar. Thank you. It's a song about giving up, which, I mean, I used to like close my shows out with that one, but then I realized that's not really the kind of message I wanted to end the gigs with. Like, all right, good luck, give it up. That one just came from being around so many talented people. I mean, like Rorie and, you know, a lot of other brilliant songwriters, and it's just like, man, like I just want to like pack it up, and some days you just don't feel like doing it because like there's so many freaking talented people out there. That's the message. Just give up. But I mean, it's nice when you can get some good songs out of you know, when you're having a rough time. You know, you gotta try and transfer it into something creative. So if you did see that video. Yeah, I got the band with me. My wife's not there. The Locksmiths is actually me and my wife. But she is currently with the 5-year-old. I actually just recently took care of a plunger incident, which I'm not going to get into about 15 minutes before the live stream. But yeah, so she normally performs with me, and we do the songs. But yeah. But if you did see that video, the guy who was playing the lap steel on there, it's my friend Colquest. This next song is off the covers EP that I'm doing, and this is one that he wrote with his grandfather, who is Woody Guthrie. I don't know if that name rings a bell or matters to anybody, but so this is an unreleased released Woody Guthrie song with Colquest and the City Pickers, which we'll be covering. I especially love this song because it's about New York, and it makes me feel pride and privilege to live in this beautiful city in New York. Especially when people are like, "Oh, New York's dying and it's dead" or whatever, like nonsense like that, so they won't leave. But whatever. I'm the town called New York. I was struck by the wind, been frozen, been blistered, struck back again. I was struck by my rich folks, struck by my bums, struck by my mansions, struck by my slums. I was struck with disease, been troubled in vain. I've seen my kids die under car wheels and trains. I've smelled the smoke roll when it comes from some hole where a cigarette spark killed 1,000 good souls. I'm the town called New York. I'm a brick on a brick. I'm 100 folks running, 10 dying sick. And no matter how low or how high I might fall, remember, New York is the name I am called. Saint, I'm a bum, a whore and her pimp. Your ocean's the mirror, I look and a primp. I work and I slave and I bless and abuse. I waste twice as much as I ever could use. I'm vulgar and I'm legal, illegal and wild. I'm the Hudson and East River's one lonesome lost child. I've come here to look for a nice standing place to make a scientific test for the whole human race. I'm the town called New York. I'm a brick on a brick. I'm 100 folks running, 10 dying sick. And no matter how low or how high I might fall, remember, New York is the name I am called. Mountains of books every day, but I'm frisky and I've washed out my brain cells with 100 proof whiskey. Then a million wild notions start fighting in me to speak a little plainer and try to agree. I'm the town called New York. I'm a brick on a brick. I'm 100 folks running, 10 dying sick. And no matter how low or how high I might fall, remember, I'm the town called New York. I'm a brick on a brick. I'm 100 folks running, 10 dying sick. And no matter how low or how high I might fall, remember, New York is the name I am called. Oh boy, yeah. That one's called My Name is New York. Song by Cole Quest and the City Pickers and Cole's grandpa, Woody Guthrie. Yeah. Let's do this a new one. Here's another fresh one that I recently wrote. I don't know if anybody else, I don't know if Rorie, if you participate also in February album writing month, which I think is a crazy endeavor. But I have a couple of friends who try and do it. Basically, you're trying to write like 14 songs in a month, which is insane. I managed to only write 2 in that 28-day period. But this is one of them. Another song about the pandemic. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I get that. I'm like, man, it's just such a daunting task. This one's called Wasted Years. I wonder what it's about. On the verge of spontaneous combustion, when I think about the days, you and me making memories out of nothing, with minutes we can't replace. Do I ever make it past your passing notions? A subtle footnote on a page? Or am I missing from your history's tattered papers a line you'd rather have erased? Like wasted years. Wasted years. Wasted years. Wasted years. And I made plans to be somebody in the summer, till this fever shut me in. 2 springs gone and it's looking like another. Someday I'm gonna forgive these wasted years. Wasted years. These wasted years. Wasted years. Wasted years. Wasted years. When do I learn to avoid this vicious cycle? A lesson turning out one way. If I don't reckon with the path that's set before me, tomorrow's cross will be today. Wasted years. Wasted years. It's wasted years. It's wasted years. It's a fresh one from February. Thank you, thank you. Oh, where do we go from here? Let's do another fresh one. Let's do another brand new, hot off the presses. This one, I believe, was finished being written maybe a week ago. Ooh, let's tune that bad boy up. Tuning is quite important. I am loving this this Dorito thing. It really makes me happy. I really want that to be like a thing. I don't know where it's from, but I love it. It's amazing. Ah, yes, tunage. So this other new fresh song has a lot to do with mental health. I don't know if anybody out there cares about mental health, but it's very important. So yeah, for the longest time, I kind of avoided stuff like that. And then I met my wife, and she was like, "You probably need medication." Um, and you know what? It works. It's worked wonders for me. So, I mean, therapy also helps a lot. Uh, but this song is about the wonders of mental health, among other things. Each morning starts with a bottle of pills and a cup of coffee to get 'em down. 1 foot out the door, put my thoughts in the car as my anxiety drives them around. Caffeine and sertraline gonna get me out of my bed. I could keep my heart intact if they keep me out of my head. Caffeine and sertraline gonna get me through the stretch. It's better than wishing I was dead. Chasing lines on Highway 9 for a gig started way too late. 2 shaky hands to hold my time, towns and lefties stay away. Busy man with no business sense, but these routines root me in my defense. Someday soon I'm gonna win. Just don't tell me if the fix is in. Caffeine and sertraline gonna get me out of my bed. I could keep my heart intact if they keep me out of my head. Caffeine and sertraline gonna get me through the stretch. It's better than wishing I was dead. Caffeine and sertraline gonna get me out of my bed. I could keep my heart intact if they keep me out of my head. Caffeine and sertraline gonna get me through the stretch. It's better than wishing I was dead. It's better than wishing I was dead. It's better than wishing I was dead. Ooh, that one's called Caffeine and Sertraline, which is pretty much what it's about, caffeine and sertraline. Yeah. It is a charming pairing. When I first played this for the recording for one of my friends, he was like, "You really like coffee that much?" And I was like, "Yes, I love coffee. It is my lifeblood. It's just the way things go." So yeah. All right. It is currently 7:40, which basically means that Chrissy, my wife, is probably trying to get Anna ready for bed. So I'm going to play you the song that I wrote as a lullaby for Anna back when she was a baby. But tuning up first. I recently bought this guitar from my friend Warren Malone. There's like he got it somewhere. It has like no brand name or anything. And the action is not really where it should be. So it's a tuning disaster as I move the capo all the way up the neck, Dave Rawlings style. But I love the sound of this guitar. Thanks, Warren. Yeah, I love that. So this is a song for my 5-year-old Anna that I wrote when she was like 2. Anna, don't you break my heart into 1,000 little parts. When the revolution starts, Anna, can't you see you belong to me? Anna, don't you break my heart. Anna, don't you cry no more. You got me down here on the floor. I'll grab a bottle from the drawer. Anna, can't you see you belong to me? Anna, don't you break my heart. You and I could find a destination, a place in time. No shadow knows, no darkness grows that wide. You and I could find a destination, a place in time. No shadow knows, no darkness grows, no sadness in our eyes. And don't you cry no more. You got me down here on the floor. I'll grab a bottle from the drawer. Anna, can't you see you belong to me? Anna, don't you break my heart. Anna, you're the one I've wanted all along. Anna, don't you break my heart. Ooh, that was Anna. That one's also off the recent EP that we put out, From a Chrysler 7. That one is From a Chrysler 7 is a nod to Bob Dylan. It's from a Buick 6. But basically the EP was recorded in my friend Chris Q. Murphy's 2007 Chrysler Sebring. I think we're about to get a little guest appearance right now. Uh-oh. I played her song and here she comes. There she is. Hi. Oh, kiss and a hug.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, man. That's fabulous. That was Anna. All of her fans on the live stream. I don't even know where to go now. She's a cutie. So, where to go from here? Let's do a song about books. This is for all the readers in the room, if you like reading. This is off of our EP, not EP, this is off of our album called, it's eponymous, it's The Locksmiths, which you could also find on the streaming platforms. It's a song called 10 More Miles. I'm going to move this thing a little out of the way. Mama died 8 days ago. dragged her inside from the snow, a victim of the vicious cold. And the weight won't make me stronger, and the day is growing long, and the fire ain't gonna harm her. 10 more miles and still no peace of mind. Daddy says we gotta leave the county so's to put her into the ground. Swearing boys, now don't you never doubt me. Load the wagon, make no sound. And the good Lord took our mules at the river, buzzards creeping close behind, and a stench so foul it'll make you shiver, and the weight won't make me stronger, and the day is growing long, and the fire ain't gonna harm her. 10 more miles and still no peace of mind's a crooked case, a rat trapped in a maze. The only chance I'll have to take is set this barn ablaze. Pain is getting stronger, and the day is growing long, so the flames will have to calm her. 10 more miles to burn this peace, and the weight won't make me stronger, and the day is growing long, and the fire ain't gonna harm her. 10 more miles and still no peace of 10 more miles and still no peace of 10 more miles is 10 more miles with 10 more miles and still no peace of mind. That was 10 More Miles off of our album, The Locksmiths, based off of a William Faulkner book called As I Lay Dying. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably do one more for you if that's okay. Rory, let me know if that's cool.
One more is good. 2 more is good too. Do what you feel.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I'll do 2 more, I guess. Let's do.
Yeah.
All right. This is another one coming up off the Covers EP. I'll do a cover and then an original. So this is one that's off of the Covers EP. This is a song by my friend E.W. Harris, who I guess he would describe himself as a folk futurist. He basically writes songs as if they were written in the post-apocalypse. So it's an E.W. Harris tune. It's called Chemical Fire. still play rock and roll to test my motor control. It's the only way that I know I'm still in this body. Flashbang at a murder scene. I'm still me, but I'm mostly machine. And I ride alone in a limousine. A shame that it's all gone. Now look, I've walked that broken line, up and down the corridors of time. And to keep my engine running, to satisfy my need, I've been feeding little pieces of me to a chemical fire, to a chemical fire, to a chemical fire, a chemical, a chemical, a chemical, a chemical fire, fire, to a fire, fire. Somewhere in me there's a desert spire, built of mud, brick, wreckage, and wire. Smelling the smoke, it means they're keeping the fire burning and burning. Slice it open, see the factory. Blood and money born in love for steam. And I still feel the phantom wheel turning and turning. Now look, I've wrought my own demise. Up and down the chatterings of my mind, and to keep my engine running, to satisfy my need, I've been feeding little pieces of me to a chemical fire, to a chemical fire, to a chemical fire, a chemical, a chemical, a chemical, to a chemical fire, a chemical, a chemical, a chemical, a chemical fire, fire, to fire, fire. Thank you. That was the E.W. Harris tune, Chemical Fire. You can get that on his EP album, I think. Mimetic Desire is the name of it. He's a folk futurist. He writes some ahead of the time stuff. All right. So I'm going to leave you with this last one. Thank you so much to Rorie for having me on Monday Night Muses. Thank you so much. It's been a real treat. I'm very happy that I was able to do this and even share some fresh, brand new songs. Thank you for the Doritos. I'm definitely going to eat a bag of Doritos after all this is done. So this is going to be my last one. Thank you so much again, Rorie. Let's tune that bad boy up. All right, this one's this is off of our album, The Locksmiths, which you could find on all the things. This one's called Nashville. There's a puncture hole in the burrowed soul of the F train. And the city lights have been blinding me for days. And there's girls who would pray on forgiveness at the altar of a 42nd Street parade. My heart's been longing, and the Greyhound is rolling, leaving tracks in the hill, 'cause I'm gone back to Nashville on a long, slow decline. Yes, I'm gone back to Nashville, where the broken hearts come as easy as the rhyme. Now the junkie's down at the opera, drowned in exile, and the honky-tonks pour their holy taunts of gin, and the ghosts sitting high at the Ryman are preaching now in a 3-chord hymn. I can't keep stalling, 'cause it's calling, calling. You know that I will. Yes, I'm gone back to Nashville on a long, slow decline. Yes, I'm gone back to Nashville, where the broken hearts are like city streets. They all crack with the sound that you're tapping to the beat. I can't keep stalling, 'cause it's calling, calling the sound. Yes, I'm gone back to Nashville on a long, slow decline. Yes, I'm gone back to Nashville, where the broken hearts come as easy as the ride.
Thank you, purveyor of all the feelings. Oh, you don't have your headphones on yet.
yeah.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. It's just as well because I like screamed and you didn't need that in your ears.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you to everybody for your nice comments. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been so wonderful. I think saying during sound check that fully half the reason I book a lot of people on Monday Night Muses is just selfishly because I want to hear them. And I never get to hear my friends play. And it was just such a pleasure getting to just take in a full set and like let it surround me tonight. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So,
Oh, man.
friends, you know where to find the Locksmiths because it's scrolling across the bottom. You know where to contribute to the Dorito Fund. It's at the Locksmiths on Venmo or the Locksmithsband at Gmail if you're on PayPal's. I'm going to pop those links in the chat one final time so that you can go lock yourself up with love. Which they'll help you if you lock yourself out. Because literally...
Definitely not. We will... We're not actually locksmiths.
They'll at least write a song to help you commiserate about it.
There you go. Yeah, we'll absolutely do that. That'll be the plan.
Yeah, you'll just all be on the front porch, like singing and crying into your beers, and it'll be a better day than you would have had.
That's right. Yeah, there you go. See, it won't be as bad.
Right. All right, friends. So you know the drill at this point. Stick around. I am going to end this stream. I'm going to start a fresh stream. I'm going to come back and sing to you. I have some great poetry to read you from Emily Sue Sloan's book, We Are Beach Glass, for Poetry Corner today. And I have got other shenanigans up my sleeve, as always. All right. Thank you, love. Stay tuned. Great time for a bathroom break or what have you. I'll be right back.
Thank you.